What's up, everyone? Time for the second part of today's podcast, Monday, October 9th, 2023. It's the MMAOB Daily Podcast. I'm your host, as always, Adam Martin, joined by our co-host here, Mr. Big Marcel. We're going to be previewing UFC Vegas 81, Yusuff versus Barboza. Marcel, we got, 11 fights on this card, I think? Is that how many we got? Yeah. We just got that Terrance McKinney fight added, I think. What's the guy's name he's fighting, Marcel?
Brendon Marotte.
Who is it? He's a New England cartel guy, right? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I don't know. I'll be honest, guys. It was last minute last night.
Yeah.
But I don't know a ton about the guy. But I'll throw that in there. I noticed that the bout order looks a little iffy on UFC stats. Can we say that?
It changed.
Oh, they changed it. They changed.
Topologies has the right one.
So I think they just changed it. Oops. I'm going to fix it right now. I'm going to fix it in the background. Let me ask you a question while I do that. What's your overall thought on this card, Marcel, as we get into UFC Vegas 81?
It's an okay card. It's just like a really weird bout order, in my opinion. I mean, why the hell would you put Chris Gutierrez as the second prelim on the fight night? Yeah, it's an okay card. I feel like there are some interesting names to me on this card. I'm actually really looking forward to see what Tainara Lisboa does in her second fight in the UFC. She was really fun to watch in her first one. The Adrian Yanez, I should say, fight against Martinez is a fun one, of course. And I'm looking for Petroski Pereira is a good one. And I love the Saaiman fight against Rodriguez. I think that one is a fun one as well. So there are some fun ones on it, some ones on it, but looking forward to it overall. How about you?
Yeah, I think this card's decent. I think honestly, I kind of feel like it's better than last week's card. Like last week's, it wasn't that great. I don't think it looked better on paper than it turned out to be. Hopefully, this was a good card. All right, let's get some comments. Octagon updates. Antoine, what's up, brother? Joe, my favorite podcast here, Marcel. There you go. Love it. Favorite podcast. You gotta love it. Okay, let's get into this card, guys. All right, let's start with first fight of the night. It is actually Yoder taking on Emily Ducote. And the odds for this one have Ducote favored. Pretty decent sized favor here, Emily Ducote. Minus 350. Minus, let me double check that. I think it is actually. Yeah, she's a big favorite here. Minus 340, plus 270 on Yoder. So really inflated line here. But just starting it off, Marcel, how do you not pick Ducote? Ashley Yoder is just not good at all. I don't think she's UFC caliber at all. I'm not trying to be mean. I don't really understand why she's on the roster. She's been on the roster forever. I think she's 3-7 in the UFC. Terrible record. I personally am not super. I haven't been super impressed by her, Marcel. I don't know about you, but I'm not too impressed by her. And then you have Ducote, who's at least a decent striker, and at least she's losing to girls that are really good, right? In my opinion, so the losses aren't bad at all. And then with Yoder, just I don't know, man, just not really competitive in my opinion, Marcel, in her fights. So yeah, this is an easy pick for you, man. Emily Ducote decision, easy pick, I think. Here, start off the card. What do you think?
Yeah, I remember Ashley Yoder that she got into the Ultimate Fighter with a win against who was from Jackson Wink. What's the girl's name again? She was with Keith Jardine.
I
forgot her name. She's a teammate of Michelle Watterson and Holly Holm.
Her name. She lost 4 or 5 straight fights. That girl, right? What's her name?
Curly long hair. Fought Carolina in Poland.
Let me double check it. I can't remember her name. She hasn't fought in the UFC forever, right?
Oh man.
I'll check right now. Keep going. Keep talking.
Yeah. So, sorry. Yeah,
I'll check. I'm trying to think of her name. Okay, I found it. Wait, I don't know. Wait, who are we talking about again? Keith Jardine's wife, right?
Yeah, I forgot her name, dude. I don't know anymore what's her name. It sucks.
She lost 5 straight fights, and her name is Jodie Escobar.
Jodie Escobar, that's it. Yeah,
why not? She was not good. I'll just say that.
She fought Carolina in Poland as well, I think.
Yeah.
I mean. Actually, Jodie Escobar beat her, in my opinion, on the tough house to get in the house, but Yoder got in. I think Ducote wins the fight. Yoder has been away for some time. I think the last fight was in 2021, and she lost 2 straight. Ducote decision. I mean, how can I not?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a really easy, straightforward pick. Manuel Gutierrez signed a new contract. I think it's UFC. Maybe.
Possible. I don't know. I have no knowledge about it. I just see it as well here. Yeah.
Coley by decision seems like a very clear pick to me. I think that's a good way to go here. We're here. It said MMAR. I love it, man. Is MMAR on right now? I don't even watch it. I don't watch the show. All right, let's go to the next fight. We got El Wapo, Chris Gutierrez taking on Alatengheili. Odds for this one, El Wapo minus 250, Alatengheili plus 200. Again, Marcel, I mean, don't want to like run through these fights, but like at the same time, again, I think it's a kind of straightforward pick here.
Yeah.
Chris Gutierrez wins this fight. It's a good matchup for him, I think. It's a guy that is decent, but doesn't do anything great. And then Chris, solid everywhere. Really good striker. I know he lost to Pedro Munoz, bad performance, but I think he'll bounce back here. He was looking really good before that, knocking out a couple tough guys like Edgar and Bakary, looking good in those fights. Overall, really good record in the UFC, 7-2-1, very good record. Alatengheili, he's looked good, 2 straight wins, 4-2 in the UFC, 4-1-1 in the UFC, excuse me, like pretty solid overall. But I don't know, man. I just think this is a big step up, I think. And the guys in the past, when he's fought like better fighters, he's lost. I think it's a step up. And again, one thing that really sticks out to me and it's a sore thumb, the negative striking differential for Alatengheili, guys. He's landing 3 a fight, but he's getting hit with 4.5, where it's 5 almost landed for Chris, getting hit with 2.5. So that's a huge difference. Chris Gutierrez wins this fight all day. I think decision. Alatengheili is pretty tough, maybe knockout, but he'll definitely win. I think he's a good pick here. Like, I think these first 2 fights are straightforward. I really do, man. Let me see if you parlayed them. If you parlayed Ducote and Gutierrez, guys, it's minus 120. Like that's a really good bet in my opinion. Anyways, what do you think?
I expected that would have still been how do you say that? Would have been less. Yeah. Gutierrez, man. Gutierrez wins this fight. He's like a top 15 guy, and lost to Munoz by decision doesn't make you bad, and. I think Haley, he's a fun fighter, but I don't think he can match with Gutierrez. I think it's a good fight for Gutierrez, a much better fight than the Montel Jackson was actually last week. Should have been. Give me Gutierrez. I think he might have even finishes and maybe second round, third round TKO.
Fair enough. All right. By the way, can you do me a favor? Get that dog barking thing ready because I got a dog coming up here soon. Just want to get it ready. Spoiler alert, we got some dogs coming up here. You pull that up here.
I never have it ready, man. It's so bad. Yeah,
I know. Pull that shit up here. We'll get that out here. Yeah, I know, right? Anyways, let's up this fight here. We got Irina, Alekseeva, the Rush. Love it. Alekseeva taking on Melissa Dixon. So Russian Ronda against what's her name? No Mess or something? Yeah.
No Mess Mullins.
Yeah. Odds for this one. We got Alekseeva or Melissa Dixon, excuse me, minus 150 favorite, plus 125 on Irina Alekseeva as the dog. Marcel, hit the music.
Oh, I already put it away again. There you go.
I want to take a dog shot here on Alekseeva, man. I think this fight can go either way, really. Like Dixon, she's definitely like decent. Like she has that, experience in Aries and she's looked good and she's a good striker, but like Alekseeva already has that UFC fight, which I like, right? And she did win by submission, devastating fashion. Bellator experience as well. Again, I don't have like a super strong read on these like low level women's fights usually, but a girl that has UFC experience already, finished in the UFC and Bellator experience, taking in a girl that I think is getting a little bit of a step up in competition with No Mess. Again, not the best read, not the best breakdown. I get it, guys, but like for me, it's like. You got to go with the dog here, I think, Marcel, just based on that submission game. So I'll take Alekseeva, man. I'll take her to win on the ground. I'll go submission in this fight, and I'll take her as a dog here, plus 125. What do you think?
Yeah, man, the 2 weight misses, right? Alekseeva missed weight on the last fight, and Dixon got actually about canceled because he missed weight. Maybe they can make it a catch weight, 140. Yeah, I also feel like Alekseeva, man. I don't know. There we go. I honestly don't know why Dixon is the favorite, to be really honest, I think Dixon is decent, but I feel more safe by picking Alekseeva. So, I'm also with Alekseeva here.
Submission, decision, knockout, what do you think?
I'd go again with a submission, man. I think she can do it early again.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that win over Edgar showed that she can battle on the ground there. Okay, so we got that one out of the way. We have the same pick here. All right, go to the next fight. We got
also.
Go ahead.
Also, Melissa Dixon also has a loss on her amateur record against Ivana Petrovic.
Oh, that's not good. That girl not very good.
Bad, dude, in her debut. I remember. Who did she fought again?
Luana Carolina.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next fight here. This is a new fight. We got Terrance McKinney taking on Brendon. Marotte taking the fight on super short notice. Do we have odds? No odds yet, I don't think. Yeah, no odds yet. I'd imagine Terrance McKinney is going to be like minus 500, maybe more. Like maybe he'll be minus like 800, maybe minus 1,000. I'm pretty sure he'll be favored here, guys, by quite a big margin. And again, like, how do you not pick McKinney here, Marcel? Without even really doing research on, I'll be honest, I didn't do the tape study on Marotte. I don't think I need to. Like, I mean, maybe I'm in for a surprise. It's not like I'm, going to go lay the minus 800 or whatever it's going to be on McKinney because he's going to be a massive favorite. But like, this guy coming out on super short notice. He hasn't fought good competition at all. He's coming off a win over some guy. Someone mentioned it's 11-20. This guy Lionel Young. He's just been fighting that combat zone CES, like decent promotion, nothing special. And he's going in here against T-Rex, who we know at least for that first round is an absolute fucking beast. So I think T-Rex destroys this guy. I think he gets out of there in the first round. The only way this guy wins is if he's like incredibly tough and can survive like the first round and a half, and then T-Rex gasses. But I don't think that happens. I think T-Rex finishes this guy in the first round, Marcel, and I think he's going to be a massive favorite. What do you think?
I'm with you. So yeah, obviously, yeah. I think I'm also going with T-Rex. And also keep in mind, T-Rex is at camp for this fight. He has been in camp. He always expected to still get a fight for this on this event. Yeah, and he got it against Brendon Marotte. Yeah, I'm taking T-Rex here as well. Obviously, first round knockout. Yeah.
He does have to cut a lot of weight. It's at 155. That guy, does he normally fight 155 or 170? Or, I mean, not one. Yeah. Sorry, 145, I mean. Brendon Marotte. Let me double check that. But I think he's a lightweight guy, yeah. So that's a tough weight cut, man. I don't think he had a fight coming up, so I could be wrong, but I don't think he did. So there'll be a tough weight cut. All right, we have the same pick there. No surprise on that one, I don't think, guys. Again, we don't have odds to this one, but yeah, we'll get them tonight or tomorrow, I would imagine. All right, we go back to the women's divisions. Tainara, Lisboa taking on Ravena, Oliveira, women's bantamweight. Lisboa, big favorite here again. Marcel, another women's fight, minus 360 favorite. So her and Ducote, big favorites. Oliveira plus 285. Again, Marcel, this girl actually has a fight in the UFC. She has a finish over your girl Jessie Jess. Good grappling. Oliveira girl, not really tested against. Like, look at her resume, guys. Look at the fighters she's beaten. 0-0. 0-1, 1-1, 0-0, 0-0, 0-0, and the last fight 8-5, which I guess is like her best win. I just don't think that's really like, the best way to get into the UFC. Not actually. Oh my God, look at the other girl she beat. This girl Simone de Silva. That's the girl that Cyborg knocked out. I'm looking at her resume, guys. She's lost like 20 straight fights in boxing and MMA combined. Like, she's fucking horrible. She's horrible. She also lost to Ditcheva and some other girls, but like 20 straight fights. Like, this is sad to look at. I'm pulling it up. It's fucking terrible. You see this, Marcelo?
Yeah.
This is so bad to look at. Look at this, guys. What the hell is this? This is the girl she just beat. Look at this record. These are all boxing matches and MMA combined, but still, look at this. Like, what the? This is like that guy, Reese Street.
The nightmare of, yeah.
Yeah, the nightmare of Reese Street. Yeah, Lisboa wins. I'll take her by submission too. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm picking Lisboa as well, but not by submission this time. I'm going with a TKO or a knockout early. I really like Lisboa, man. I think she looked good last time as well, and people were like really high on her striking, but she actually submitted Jessie Jess in the third round. Yeah, I like Lisboa a lot. She's training with Jennifer Maya for this fight. So, yeah, I like her.
Yeah, she should win, and we'll talk about her training partner in just a few minutes here.
Yeah.
By the way, Joe, our boy Joe just said go Phillies. Yeah, I saw that dude just scored a run. Awesome. Glenn Bott. We got Glenn Bott, the fake Glenn. He's in the chat. He's not going to be happy with that, I would imagine, but just joking.
Just kidding, dude. Just kidding.
Yeah, for sure. All right, one sec.
Yeah, I did. Crazy Pato. I did.
Yeah, what do you say? Did you sign I'm With You by the OG Oliver Levine? Canadian Oliver Levine.
Yeah. The daughter of Eve, right?
Yeah.
That's
funny. All right, go to the featherweight division, and we got Darren, the Damage Elkins against TJ Downtown Brown. The odds for this one have TJ Brown minus 190, Darren Elkins plus 160. Hit that music again, Marcel. Let's get that music going. Let's do it.
I didn't click it away yet.
Let's fucking do it.
Come on. That
Ruff, ruff, ruff. I mean, Darren Elkins is the definition of a dog. Like, he's just so fucking tough. I don't think TJ Brown's that good, personally. I don't think he's that good. I think he's got serious cardio issues. I think he can be taken down. I think he can be controlled. I think he can be out-dogged, and that's what's going to happen in this fight. Darren Elkins, and guys, he's, worn so much damage. He's definitely on the decline, but he can still win fights. He's won a few fights the last few years, like that Tristan Conley fight. I think that looks like this, personally. That's what I think this fight looks like. I think Darren Elkins is a good dog. He's won a lot of fights as an underdog in the UFC. Not only do I think he wins, Marcel, but as crazy as it sounds, guys, I think he can even finish this fight, like late in the fight, like late second, early third round, something like that. I think he can finish this fight. I really do. I just don't trust TJ Brown's cardio at all. I think he's going to get really tired in this fight. I think Darren Elkins keeps pouring on the pressure and eventually breaks him and finishes this fight late. So I'm going with the dog here, Marcel. Plus 160 dog. Darren the Damage Elkins, man. Finish TJ Brown. I'll say the third round. What do you think, man? Am I crazy? What do you think?
No, definitely. Listen, Elkins better finishes, because we all know he will be damaged like fuck after 2 minutes, And the judges all think already like, oh, this guy has a lot of damage. We got to score it for Brown, But
Yep.
I think it will be a competitive fight, I'd say you either go with Elkins with a late finish, or you go with Brown by decision, because Elkins is not going to win any decision right now unless it's super clear, But I'm still going against my own thought. I'm going with Elkins by decision, not by stoppage.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, I think he wins, man. So you're taking Elkins?
Yeah.
Oh, so we have 2 dog picks already. That's crazy. I wasn't sure. Awesome. Good to hear. Yeah, I think there's definitely a good shot he wins this fight. All right. Is this the first time the main card, Cameron, Saaiman, Christian Rodriguez, or is it prelim? This one?
That's the main card. It's open.
All right, there we go. That's the opener, right? Yeah. Okay, perfect. So we're on the main card now, guys. Like I said, Christian Rodriguez, Cameron Saaiman, 2 bantamweight prospects. Christian Rodriguez minus 160, Cameron Saaiman plus 130. I want to hear your thoughts on this one. You start on this one, man. What do you think?
I think it's a super fun fight, Let's start with Christian Rodriguez. Got that one loss in the UFC, right, against Jonatha, which was a weight class up for him. It was at 145. It was a short notice fight. After that, got the Weems win. And, he beat Raul Rosas Jr. after a good second and third round. Came from the Contender Series, didn't get a contract because he was overweight. Same episode, Jake Hadley did get a contract. Well, he also was overweight, but Rodriguez didn't. Got signed by the UFC. He does pretty well. Cameron Saaiman. It was pretty funny after the Terrance Mitchell fight. He went to the booth and he was like, yeah, finally won without any falls, Looked pretty decent against Josh Wong Kim in the Contender Series. I think he struggled in the beginning, but then he came back and he knocked him out in the third round. The Coslow fight was good. Martinez fight was, I think he kind of, how do you say that? He did pretty well as well, but he also got a point deduction in that one. It's like, super fun fight, but man, I think Rodriguez can do it with his wrestling, so I'm picking Rodriguez by decision.
Oh man, thought we'd have a different pick here, but I'm going with the same way too. I'm with you on this one too. Yeah, no, because the thing is, like, I like Cameron Saaiman, but again, I do think he can get taken down, right? Like that guy Steven Cosbo, what's that weird nickname he has? Obi-Wan Shinobi the Pillow, that guy, like he was controlling him in that fight and taking him down. I know he ended up losing, but not only that, but Cameron Saaiman with all those like fouls and stuff kind of worries me in the back of my mind too. I just don't think beating Terrance Mitchell is that good. That Manny Martinez fight, majority decision, but it was there was a point deduction. Christian Rodriguez, though, man, I listen. I get it. He's 2-1, but the thing is, like, man, the Rosas fight, like, especially after Rosas goes and destroys that Mitchell guy, like, I don't know. That's a good win. Like, it's good. And then Weems destroyed him too. That Josh Weems guy, who's in, I think, bare knuckle now or something. And even the Jonathan Pierce fight. Jonathan Pierce is really fucking good. And, like, he had his moments in that fight. I know he lost, but, like, he had his moments. He's a good prospect. The one thing I'm not worried, but, like, he needs to make weight, because he's missed weight, a couple times now on Contender. And then on I think it was Contender that he missed weight, or was it in UFC?
Yeah, Contender.
And they still ended up signing on short notice. But I think he wins. You said decision, right?
Yeah.
Same pick, buddy. We have the same pick. So,
bro.
Yeah.
What I think about.
I agree with Linda with the weight cut gassing thing. We're gonna say.
When I think about the name Weems, didn't you have also a guy named, like, what was it, Wayne Weems on The Ultimate Fighter, and he got kicked out because he was fighting with somebody in the backyard?
I think you might be right. Yeah. Funny. All right, we'll go to the next fight here. We got the rematch between Edgar, Chairez, and Daniel Lacerda. Yeah, I mean, no surprise.
That's so
Chairez
Pristolione is it the referee this time?
I hope not, right? Imagine they have to say fucking rough.
Yeah.
Minus 305 on Chairez, plus 245 on Lacerda. I'll let you start on this one too. I think we both picked. No, you picked Lacerda last time, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Are you picking him this time, or are you going with Chairez?
No, you go first in this one.
I mean, I'm taking Chairez. Why wouldn't I? I think he was going to win that fight before the referee stopped it in weird fashion. And I just think Lacerda is exciting, but I mean, he's not very good, and he gets finished like in every fight. I think I'm just going with the same thing that happened. I'll say first round submission. What do you think?
Yeah, people don't understand how it works. Chairez wasn't trying to choke his neck. Lacerda was trying to choke Chairez's arm by putting his neck there. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, what I saw from that fight, I have to go Chairez, man. You know, I love Lacerda. I think he's a fun fighter, and I'm happy he's still in the UFC. But I got to go Chairez here, and submission first round probably. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Beauty. Okay, we got the same pick there as well. I think we have all the same picks. By the way, how is C-Rod's offensive wrestling? I think it's like decent. Like I think he'll get takedown. It's not like the best wrestler, but I just think he's more of a rounder than Saaiman guy. Alrighty, let's go to the next fight here. We got Andre Petroski taking the fight on short notice against Michel Pereira. Petroski filling for Marc-Andre Barrio. Odds for this one, Petroski. Do we have odds? I don't think we do. No odds yet. Okay, so we don't have odds for this fight yet, but I think Petroski will. No, sorry, we do have odds. Excuse me. My apologies. We do have odds for this fight. Hold on. They don't have them on Best Fight Odds, but they have them on FightOdds.io. Give me one sec, guys. I want to see who opened as the favorite. The odds makers opened up Andre Petroski as the favorite, minus 225, Pereira plus 190. The line has flipped. Michel Pereira's favored, plus 135, plus 115 on Petroski. Marcel, hit that music again, my friend. Hit that music, boy. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Are you kidding me with this one? This is ridiculous. How do you not take him as a dog here? What the fuck? This is weird. I don't know why the odds have flipped. Like when I looked at the opening odds, I think it was last night. I looked at them because I was just looking right now. I'm like, wait, what? I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like I would favor Petroski about 2-1, and now Pereira's favored. I don't get it at all. I mean, it's at middleweight first off, so he's not going to have that size advantage he did. And second off, like Petroski's wrestling is quite fucking good, as we know, right? And Pereira's takedown defense, it's very good. I'll give him that 94%, very, very good, no doubt. But the thing is, that's at 170, right? At 185, I think a guy like Petroski, man, can wrestle him, Marcel. I really do. Petroski's averaging almost 5 takedowns a fight, guys. Also, a stand-up looked decently improved in the last fight. He knocked down Gerald Mearshart. Pereira's a good fighter, don't get me wrong, really good striker. Again, the takedown defense number is great. Maybe that's what people are looking at. They're just like, okay, well, his takedown defense is almost perfect. But the thing is, again, different weight class and a different opponent. Like, again, if you look at Pereira's opponents, he's mostly fought strikers. Like, they've been giving him strikers for the most part. And then there's that one fight with Tristan Conley where he kind of got out-grappled a little bit in that one, right? Otherwise, it's mostly strikers, guys. Petroski at plus money is kind of crazy to me. I'm taking Andre Petroski by decision. What do you think?
I understand actually the shift in line, but I don't agree with it. I think many people are thinking like Petroski can gas in the later round. You saw it in the Mearshart fight,
Yeah.
But at the same time, Michel Pereira does as well, So that's not really a reason to be. Plus, Michel going up to 185, like you said, doesn't have probably the strength and the height advantage anymore there. Petroski, pretty good wrestler, pretty good on the ground. Decision win for Andre Petroski for me here.
I do want to mention what True said, though. He is coming in. I just checked his Instagram. Yeah, he was training in Thailand, so short notice flying in. But, like, at the same time, you'd imagine when he's training there, he's getting in great shape and working on his striking. And that's the one part of his game he needs to shore up is the striking and obviously the conditioning, too. But, man, I just think he's solid. So we both have Petroski here, Marcel. Is that right?
Yeah.
We have 3 consensus dogs on the show today, guys. Very surprising. So there you go. All right, let's go to the next fight here. We got Jonathan the Dragon Martinez taking on Adrian Yanez. I think that's how you pronounce it. Is that right?
Yanez.
Yeah, he changed the or it's the proper pronunciation. Odds for this one. Yeah, pick up minus 110 each, Marcel. So flip a coin in the air. Who you picking? Go.
Super close fight, man. Super close fight. It's I got this asked me earlier today as well, and I was like super on the fence. If I look at complete game, I'll probably go with Jonatha Martinez getting a decision win here. That's what I think. I think it's super close. I think it can go Yanez's way as well. Martinez decision for me. It's different. 100% a pick him here.
I know what you're saying. I agree, but I'm with you on this one too. It's just crazy. Like, again, we don't talk about the fights before. We don't know. I just think Martinez has really leveled up, man. He's looked really good in his last bunch of fights. Like, he's looking amazing, to be honest with you. Really, that Davey Grant fight where he got dropped and finished, I think, woke him up here. He has just looked phenomenal lately in the UFC. 5 straight wins. That fight over Cub Swanson was incredible. Yanez is good, really good, tons of power, good striker, good boxing, but he can get clipped, and we saw that in the last fight. He can get outpointed a little bit too. I think this fight will be really good, but I think Yanez will get outpointed and lose a decision. So Jonathan Martinez by decision with the same exact pick, Marcel. There we go. True likes Yanez for a knockout, maybe. Martinez decision, that's what I'm thinking. All right, let's go to the next fight here. We've got the co-main event. Why is this the co-main event, Marcel? What the fuck is this? Jennifer Maia taking on Viviane Araújo. This should not be the co-main event. But anyways, minus 140, Maia, plus 120, Araújo. First off, what is it? Four women's fights in this card? Crazy, eh? You're gonna say?
I feel like we're going to have a difference here. But
yeah, I mean, I'm taking Jennifer Maia. So
yeah, we have a difference here.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, here's the thing. I'll say this, though. I'm going to stay away from this fight just because.
Yeah, me too.
It's almost like it's too easy to take Maia because she's on a win streak and Viviane's on a losing streak, and it's like the odds are so good. It almost feels like it's too easy, but at the same time, like, I just can't take Araújo just because I don't think she's looked good at all really lately. And then Maia's looked actually quite decent. That Casey O'Neill fight was impressive, and the Marotte fight too. So I'm leaning my decision. I will say this: I think this fight goes the distance like 10 times out of 10. I don't think there's a finish in this fight. But yeah, I just think Maia again. I just know a little bit where I'm getting with her, and she's a little less hittable too. They both actually have negative striking differentials. Both of them are not very good. With as far as like not getting hit, because they're both getting hit like five times a minute. So what? Maia's takedown defense is not very good either. Yeah, again, it almost feels like it's too easy. That's why I get like kept scared away. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, my decision. What do you think?
Decision. Araújo for me. I think it's a close fight. If you look at Araújo, last 2 fights lost, but she lost to Ribas and she lost to Grasso. And the Grasso fight she lost the fight, but was still pretty close, I remember. Before that, Andrea Lee, she got tagged early in the first round, got knocked down, then she came back, looked good after that. Maia, 2-fight win streak right now, right? She got that win last time, like you said, over Casey O'Neill. But I was still on the fence back then when she fought O'Neill. I know many people were on O'Neill. I think we both picked O'Neill there, but we were both like, Maia can win the fight, and she did, And before that one, yeah, she won against Marina Marotte. It's like a super close fight. It's really 50-50 to me. I still feel more with Araújo here, but, man, can go either way, in my opinion.
Absolutely. So, I think it's close. I'm going to stay away from this one. 11 times out of 10? Yeah, seems like it, right? I don't think there's a finish. I'd be shocked if there's a finish in this fight. Maybe the week I've seen that. It worries me a bit. Anyways, let's go to the next fight here. We got main event. So yeah, main event. Edson Barboza taking on Sodiq Yusuff. Featherweight bout, 5 rounds. Odds for this from Yusuff is the favorite here, guys. Sodiq Yusuff is minus 160. Barboza plus 130. I'm taking Sodiq Yusuff. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. I'm assuming you're going to take him too, right? Like, you're taking Sodiq Yusuff, Marcel? Is that fair?
Yeah, by decision.
I'm thinking by finish. I think he's going to finish the fight. 5 rounds to work. I think that's a lot of time. And Barboza, again, I love the guy. He's one of my all-time favorites. Like, just an amazing striker. But the chin has left something to be desired over the years. He also has a negative striking differential, which is kind of surprising for such an accomplished striker. But again, he's been knocked out, 4 times in the UFC? Yeah, 4 times. I think he gets finished here. Like, again, love the guy, but the chin is sketchy to me a little bit. And Yusuff, very defensively sound for the most part. Really good striker. Probably of the two, maybe even has the better ground game possibly. And we saw his last fight against submission. Like, I think he has 1 submission in the UFC. What's his name? No, Barboza's never submitted anyone. Okay, so he has no submissions. So if the fight goes to the ground, I favor Yusuff as well. Yeah, I mean, Barboza could land that big flying knee or spinning wheel kick. I think that'll be a way he wins, but I don't see it happening. I think Yusuff wins. I feel pretty good about Yusuff in the spot. I like the odds too. I'm assuming you feel the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, I also pick Yusuff, man. I think he wins the decision. Won't be surprised if it's a late finish, but I feel better by picking a decision here. But I'm also on Yusuff, yeah, definitely. I really like Sodiq Yusuff.
Boom, baby, boom. All right, so we have the same one. Again, love Barboza, man. One of my all-time favorites. I just don't trust the guy anymore and can't pick to win this fight. All right, get some comments. Way younger Tristan. Yeah, Yanez does get hit a lot. Is Sodiq going to drop a his own card? Oh, that'd be funny. I got to see that. Yeah, exactly. Edson's getting older and stuff. Yeah, I get it, but again, I just think Barboza, he's 37 now. He's getting up there in age. Yusuff's more in his prime. We'll see, but I like Yusuff. All right, all right, the last question. Do you guys think Yusuff can break the extra echelon?
Yeah.
Maybe get the Allen rematch? Yeah, I think he's top 10 material. I mean, Allen's really good, so that's not really a bad loss at all. It's more the other loss he has that he got knocked out by some guy in Titan FC, right? Wasn't it some guy? What's his name? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
What's the guy's name? One sec. I'll pull it up here. He is Luis Gomez finished him, but that was set 6 years ago, and he's grown since then. And again, anyone can get finished in the sport, right? We all know that. Yeah, I'm not going to hold it too much against the guy. Whereas Barboza, getting finished quite a bit. What's good with plus money he's losing? That's funny. Well, you never know before the fight. All right, let's go to the contender series. Let's do that, Marcel. Okay. Pull it up here. Let me pull it up. So we'll go to contender series 66. Last show of the year, 6 fights. Pull it up really quick, guys. There we go. Ramon Tavares against Cortavius Romanes. And I love this guy's nickname, Marcel. Are you not entertained? This has to be the best nickname in the sport. This is fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. And his name is so what's the word? It sounds like he was like a gladiator or something, eh?
Did you watch the interview that James did with him?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay. Yeah, so he told his employee that he got a shot at the contender series and his employee fired him.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he enjoys his 5-5 because he'll probably win this fight. He's minus 215. Tavares plus 165. Tavares coming off that loss to City, which was that.
Sorry, City. Yeah.
Sorry, City. Sorry, I said his name wrong. Sorry. It was the controversial stoppage. That's what I was going to say. But the guy missed weight too. I'm surprised he's getting another shot. Anyways, I think Romius finishes him. I think it's a contract. You think so?
I'm also on Romius here. Yeah, I'm with you.
Dixon ties Zenidim against Andre Lima. Lima's favorite here, I believe. Yeah, minus 250. Zenidim plus 190. You think Lima wins undefeated?
It's pretty likely. I like Rickson a lot, man. I've talked to Rickson before. Sometimes he's a really nice guy. He's also very active on social media. I think he's signed by Anthony Pettis, now he's not with Iridium, but he is also signed with Pettis, I think, or something. Yeah, fun fighter, but I think Lima gets it done. But personally, I would love to see Rickson getting a shot. He's really nice guy, and he's a fun fighter.
Yeah, no, I agree. All right, Connor Matthews makes his return against Jair Arias, and Farias minus 175, Matthews plus 135. Yeah, we saw Matthews fight. What's the guy's name?
Francis Marshall.
Marshall. Yeah, last year. It was a good fight. He gets another shot. The Farias guy, though, undefeated. That's where I'm leaning. You're leaning him too?
No, you have to go with Connor Matthews, dude. He has a win over Jay Ellis on his record, so you have to go. Yeah. You have to go with Connor Matthews. I want to hear you say it. I'm just kidding.
No, I can't do it. I'm gonna take the undefeated guy.
Yeah, me too.
This next one's interesting. 200 for you guys. Torres Finney as Yuri Panfarov, and Finney. Oh, okay. He's a minus 200 favorite now. I think didn't he open as a dog? I'm gonna double check that because I think he did. Let me just double check this. Check out the opening odds. I wanted to see if I'm right or not. Okay, so the odds for this one. No, Finney opened. No, yeah, he did. Panfarov opened at minus 235 by Bet Online. And that if you could get plus 195 in Finney, that would have been amazing. Listen, they're both undefeated, but I think Finney finishes him, Marshall. I think this guy's legit. Malky Kawa, I think, is his agent, right? He's one of those first-round management guys. Malky Kawa, by the way, just getting a massive contract with Jonathan Taylor in the NFL. I don't know, Marcel, if you knew that. He's like an NFL agent now. He's making
I
a lot.
saw it come. I saw it, but I have no. I don't know.
He got like I think he got the running back like the biggest contract of all time or something for running back, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. So he's obviously doing his job. And again, you know, they just make a lot more money in the NFL compared to UFC. So I'm just happy for Malky because I like Malky and he's been around for a long fucking time. He was John Jones' manager for a while. Anyways, yeah, I think he wins. Also, this guy Furious is a fighting nerds guy because that whole team is fucking amazing. Those guys are beasts. You like Finney too?
Yeah, the dude is a 5'7" middleweight. He kind of makes me remind of Daniel Cormier, but then at middleweight. Yeah, it's I take him as well. I think he wins. Yeah,
all right.
Finney.
Absolutely. We got Isakov against Markel Medeiros. What country is this guy from? What is that?
Let's look. Luxembourg is that country.
That's
you
Luxembourg.
If you can hover over the flag, you can see it.
Oh, interesting. But it doesn't say it here though. So what, does he live there or something? Or
yeah, he's fighting a lot out of Luxembourg, I think.
You know him. You know this guy, right? This guy.
Yeah, I've seen him in Brave many times.
Yeah. So he's taking on Markel Medeiros on odds. Isakov is -160. You think he wins?
Yeah, I would pick Isakov. I like what I've seen so far from him, you know.
Yeah. And then we got the last fight here. Davey Bittencourt against Lucas Hosha. This fight was supposed to happen last week. It's at up a weight class. Who missed weight again? Was it Hosha that missed weight? 5 pounds?
Yeah.
So Bittencourt's -120 and Hosha +100. Yeah, I'll take Bittencourt. What do you think?
Yeah, I take Brazilian Luis Pena. Yeah.
Yeah, I like look at this guy. He's got one of the better Tapology pictures. Look at that, eh? The black. All right, that's it for that. All right, I think we should finish up, Marcel. I'm not feeling the greatest today, so I think let's finish it up.
No problem, dude.
3 years, $42 million. It's really good for running back, though, isn't it? Those guys get eaten up and chewed up in the sport, man. It's crazy. Finney reminds me of Darren. Yeah, Darren Wynn's a good one. Yeah. DC's teammate, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's end it here, Marcel. I just want to get out of here because I'm not feeling the absolute greatest. Oh, by the way, $26.5 million guaranteed. That's amazing. So that's good. All right, let's get out of here, guys. Thanks again for joining us, guys. UFC Vegas 81 preview. Go back and listen to it. We actually had 3 consensus dogs this week, and Marcel took another one. So a lot of dog picks on this card. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Marcel and me will be back next Monday. We're breaking down the next UFC card, which I believe is the pay-per-view card, right, Marcel?
294 in Abu Dhabi.
I can't wait for that fucking card. That's a daytime card too, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah.
It's going to be awesome. All right, guys, let's get out of here. We appreciate you guys joining us. Like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. And we'll hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you soon. No, I appreciate it, man. The weather's changing. I just feel a little off the last couple of days, but I'll feel better soon. Thanks, buddy. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great week.